Hey everybody, it's me, Kitty. Miss Margaret chose me to be her assistant, and well, there's a story here. Let me tell you about it. I'm what you call an 18-inch doll, and that's kind of like an American Girl doll, but that's not what I am. I came from Walmart, and they call me a My Life doll. I have lots of different brothers and sisters, but we're all on clearance right now, and it made me really scared. You see, they stuck all of us on these shelves and they marked us with this yellow clearance tag for $20 each. And it really made me scared because I didn't know if we would be sold. I didn't know who was going to get me. I didn't know if I would have to stay in Walmart forever. You see, there's just so many of us and we were all so different. And I just didn't know if anyone would want to pick me. And then I saw her. It was Miss Margaret, and I could hear what she was saying. She mentioned that her daughter once had a real American Girl doll. Her name was Kit, and I know what Kit looks like. Nothing like me. Kit has a good home now, but she used to belong to Maggie a long time ago. There's Maggie. She's in those pictures back there. Can you see her? She's grown up now. She's even getting married. I could tell that Miss Margaret was having a really hard time making a decision, but then she saw what was on my box. I am an animal rescuer, and so is she. So we were meant to be together. She knew we'd be perfect together, so she brought me home, and I'm going to be her assistant here in the studio. She's making all kinds of great clothes for me, and I get to try them on all the time, tell her if I like them or not, and she'll decide whether or not they're good enough to send to Sister Margaret Mary for her craft fair. This dress is one of my favorites. I love the little daisies on the top, and then it comes down and it's kind of a big skirt. And look at the hem of my skirt. It has embroidered flowers all along the bottom. And here's another one of my favorites. Look, it's Mickey Mouse on it, and it has a pleated skirt, so it's very cool. I can wear this to the parks, or maybe out to dinner. Here's one thing we know we don't like, and that's snaps. As it turns out, these snaps are pretty hard for little fingers to work, so we'll just put Velcro on the back of all the other dresses. But I have to say, I do like this reversible dress. I think Miss Margaret needs to remake this and put the Velcro on the back. The Jungle Book dress got snaps on it, so she won't be sending that to Sister Margaret Mary. So that's good because that means that I get to keep it. And look at this really cool organizer that Miss Margaret found at Goodwill. It turns so she can keep everything in one place over here on the cutting table. And remember in the last video, Miss Margaret showed you her notebook full of patterns for American Girl, or rather 18-inch dolls like I am. And this was a crochet pattern that was in there. But unfortunately, the person who wrote the pattern was not a real crocheter. It seems like the pattern is written, well, it doesn't really work. And they say things like 40 double crochet, which is actually 80 stitches. I think they're confused. 40 double crochet is not 80 stitches. So she figured out how to do it herself. As it turns out, 18-inch dolls have the same head size as a newborn baby. I'll make sure she puts a link to the hat sizing chart in the description box of this video. Because once you know these measurements, then you can make any style hat for your doll. And while we're still on the subject of clothes, we looked at some in Walmart just to get ideas. We need to make some fashion-forward, cool clothes for Sister Margaret Mary's craft fair, and I think we can do better than these. I had to be firm with Miss Margaret when she saw the SNAIL fabric. We have plenty at home, and the same goes for yarn. Interesting. I'm in Walmart, and I've never seen these before. It's a red heart macaroon. And look, isn't that neat? Each one makes two, and I'm assuming you get the pattern on the inside. Oh, look at the flamingos. This is our kitten, Buzzy. We love her. And we also have Bentley over here, but he's a little scared of me right now. Bent, wake up. Wake up. We got to go upstairs and go night-night. I see you. Wake up. I wonder where Cozy is. Big announcement. We're moving to Denton, Texas. This is a great place for us to live because it's in the middle of the country. So we'll be much closer to Tyler, who lives in LA, and Maggie, who lives in Dallas. It's very, very close to Dallas. And Thomas, no matter where he ends up. We'll also be living by Miss Margaret and Mr. Tucker's very best friends. It's also good because Miss Margaret has lots of family over there. Her brother and some cousins kids and her aunt. And well, anyway, it's a good move. But first, we have to build the house. We toured model homes while there last weekend, and this game room will serve nicely as my craft room and an extra bedroom. Then, this is actually called a game room. There's several options. This is where my craft room would be up here. This is attic storage, so it's not a closet like we thought. Here's a bath. And then this little sitting area with an awesome closet. Okay, I'm thinking, look at this fun fan. Isn't that funny? What we're kind of thinking is this area could be the craft room. We can install some really nice curtains right here. Use this area as the guest room. Put another bed up here for the boys, or the boy, one of them. And or whomever, when they come, we could literally close off my craft mess over here. And then here they are. There'd be a bed and a bath, and that's all they need. Lots of light. Awesome for a craft area. We also found a wedding venue for Maggie when we were out there this past weekend, but we're not going to talk about the wedding here on this channel. That's Maggie's information, and she can share it as she sees fit. She does have a YouTube channel, so if you want to see it, I'll put it in the description box below. Ooh, maybe I can wear this dress to the wedding. What do you think of this t-shirt that Miss Margaret embroidered with her machine? She says it's too puckery, but for a t-shirt, I think it's great. Did we tell you we tried our hand at growing tomatoes this year? Yep, organic cherry tomatoes. They were delicious. Well, how do you know the squirrels might not like it?
Put them out there.
Ah! Okay, where did these come from?
This one busted open too. That came from this one.
Okay, this one is still producing.
Still got some green ones.
I mean, the plant's not pretty, but it's still producing, so yeah, there's the green ones right there. But I think this one has run its course.
Yeah.
Thank you, tomato plant. You did a great job. Do you know Erin and Kristen? Erin does a lot of videos here on YouTube. And as a matter of fact, her niece is the one who has Kit now. She has a really good home. But Kristen made this tea set for Miss Margaret, so I'm busy making tea as Miss Margaret's assistant because we're going to have a lot to do between now and next spring, so we're going to have to pace ourselves. Miss Margaret's going to have a really busy August. I'm afraid I don't get to go. I'm going to have to stay home with Thomas and Mr. Tucker for a lot of that, but I'll be looking forward to the information she brings back. So I guess I'll let you go for now. We've got lots of work to do. We'll check in soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, Margaret here. I want to give a special thanks to Kitty for being such a big help around here, and especially for hosting today's video. If you're new here, welcome, and a big warning that you'll never know what you'll find on my channel. Hey Kitty, have you seen my glasses?